This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
We're about to get underway with race number 2 of the 2010 season. Green flag in the air, we're racing.
Are they going to run them wide open this lap, Mikey? Look at Matt Crafton. Very wide.
All the way to the bottom of the track. A little contact. Kyle Busch gets sideways.
I'm not sure Hornaday knew that they were 3 wide. He squeezed Kyle Busch, it looked like.
Matt Crafton is your leader going into turn 3. We told you it was going to be an interesting start to this race.
Tire smoke on Ron Hornaday's truck.
I bet he's going to be there. Kevin
think
Harvick.
he is. I think he's committed to being there.
Kevin's going to be there. He's out
crash,
front.
big crash.
Problems in turn 3.
Hornaday.
The 33 of
Left
Hornaday
rear tire,
into the wall. We talked about it earlier. He had a tire rub on the left rear.
Guess what? It didn't last.
It didn't last.
It didn't last.
Hurt him. A lot of damage to the back of that truck. This is one team who really couldn't afford another bad finish. They started off with a difficult start to the season at Daytona, and now this.
That's a huge crash. I just happened to watch Ron.
He was running third at the time, and look at the damage to this truck here.
Watch how fast this happens. Boom. Tire blows and into the wall he goes. Thank the Lord for those safer barriers.
Good job. Woo.
That truck into that, if that had hit concrete, oh.
I'm trying to figure it out myself.
The lead has changed about 3 times in those 3 laps.
Oh, that's sideways. That's going to be a crash.
Crafton into the 30 of Todd.
Hang on to her, Todd.
Look at Bodine trying to keep it off the wall.
Hold the brake. Got him coming at you.
The caution has come out. Todd Bodine, what an amazing save.
88 got him.
The 88 and the 30, there is contact made, and both of them still drive away from that, but there's damage.
Yeah, a lot of damage to the 88. I think the 30 is going to be okay.
Yeah, 30, just between the tires is the best place to have that damage. That's where it looks like the damage is located on the 30 truck. He's going to need 4 new tires, though, and unfortunately, these guys only have 5 sets of tires for the weekend. There they are, side by side. You see Crafton start sliding up off the bottom of the racetrack. Then he gets loose, and he has to chase the truck up the hill. And when he did, he made contact with the left rear of Todd Bodine.
And you can see a pretty good shot into the wall on that 88 truck. So he's probably knocked the toe off. The wheels won't be pointing in the right direction in the front. That'll mess him up. Check it out. Just starts to push up the hill a little bit. Like I said, no air to lean on. The truck doesn't want to turn right. And then eventually he's just got to, he runs into Todd Bodine and causes them both to crash.
Steve Wallace runs second now, and right on his back bumper will be the 2 into the wall again, the 88 of Matt Crafton.
Down if he can. Come down if he can.
Damage continuing for the 88
Take it to the
team.
garage so we can work on it there.
Amazingly enough, the 33 of Ron Hornaday was the first to get involved in an accident, and now second place in the points from a year ago, Matt Crafton with troubles.
Well, remember how he came out of Daytona with such a great spot, finishing the top 5 down there. All his championship contenders, and most of his championship contenders, maybe with the exception of Todd Bodine, all had trouble. Guess what? He has trouble the second race.
Yeah, and you know, that was faster than everyone's, but he got it in the wall when he made contact with Todd Bodine.
He
and that
cut a tire down right there, it looked like.
The damage from the accident he had earlier obviously didn't get all cleared away, and the right front tire was cut. It might have bent the toe in off enough to where maybe a sway bar arm got into that right front tire. Every time they throw the green flag, whoever's running third winds up first.
There's Rick Crawford. Circle bar on board right there. Rick's running.
Oh, look at there, contact.
And they're in
Crash.
the wall right in front of Rick Crawford.
Clear to the bottom.
The 93 and the 7. The 7 of Justin Lofton and the 93 of Shane Sieg involved in this incident right in front of Rick Crawford.
All right, stay there, stay there. Good job, stay there, stay there.
Sieg did what Matt Crafton did, Phil. He just got sideways and got up into Justin Lofton. He just couldn't get off of him.
Yeah, Justin was an innocent bystander right there.
Those guys were running in 6th and 7th spot.
Yep, battling for the 6th spot.
Man, that's a shame to see a couple guys like that having such a solid. Watch Sieg here. He's down on the bottom. He starts pushing up the hill, and he just
had to chase it up the hill, and unfortunately Justin was there. Had Justin not been there, Shane may have had enough room to catch that truck, but Justin didn't do anything wrong. He just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Welcome back. The 07 of Donnie Leah has brought out our 6th caution of the day. We were expecting green flag pit stops. They're not going to happen now. We'll see a bunch of trucks dive onto pit road when they open pit road here in just a moment.
And what a huge break for all those guys up front. Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, Steve Wallace, Eric Almirola, top out it. Everybody that had to make another pit stop. This is an incredible break. Horrible for Mike Skinner. He was looking. This is coming off turn number 4. Look at the right of your screen, way up. Right there. That's him right there. Let's see if he makes. He may not make any contact, but the tire was down.
That's why he's up there, is because he had a flat tire, and he didn't hit the wall, I don't believe, but
very close. Just like Rick Crawford, we ride along with Rick. In front of him, the 13. There's some side-by-side racing for 4th. Todd Bodine sliding back. Here comes the 15 of Steve Wallace. Contact. Todd Bodine down. Steve Wallace went up. They continued going the right direction.
Todd's been pushed around. He's been run into. Been turned around.
Todd might just say, you know, 5th's pretty good today.
Steve Wallace now going down to the bottom of the racetrack. There was contact between the 30 and the 15. Did it do damage to tires?
That was pretty rugged there, Phil.
Yeah, it looked pretty square. That contact looked pretty square. Hopefully they didn't get any fenders down on the tires. We saw what happened when we had a fender rubber with Ron Hornaday. It took about 23 laps for it to manifest itself.
Take another look at what just happened. This is going through the quad oval. When they go into turn number 1, Todd Bodine looks to come down, and it looks like Steve Wallace looks to go up.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah. Todd didn't expect Steven to take that line into the corner.
And didn't look like Steven cared what Todd expected.
Kevin Harvick has a 1.2-second lead over Kyle Busch with under 2 laps of racing to go. Kevin Harvick trying to make it 3 wins in a row in races he has entered in the Camping World Truck Series. He won at Phoenix, he won at Homestead to end the 2009 season, and now looking to kick off 2010 with a win at Atlanta. White flag goes in the air. Kevin Harvick gets it. 1.5 miles to go for Kevin Harvick.
Remember, that means no green-white checker. Once the leader gets the white flag, if anything happens on this lap, the race will be official.
That truck was strong from the time they unloaded it, Rick. It's just pretty obvious he was going to be the truck to beat after practice. He could just run 31.90s way longer than everybody else could. He wasn't any faster than them when they threw the green.
Kevin Harvick comes out of turn number 4, 7th career win in the Camping World Truck Series.
What a dominating performance by Kevin Harvick and KHI. Great battle here. There's Johnny Sauter. That's 8th, 9th, and 10th. Rick Crawford, a great top 10, and Austin Dillon gets his first career top 10.
Career best for him and for Ricky Carmichael. What a rebound for our Daytona winner, Timothy Peters.
And I think we've got to really applaud Steve Wallace.
Mr. First
First ever Camping
burnout, right, Ernie?
First ever Camping World Truck Series start from Steve Wallace.
That's a red seal. We'll run it again.
There you have it. They're talking.
Kevin does a pretty good job with a burnout, so I'm sure he's going to be disappointed. But remember, the rule in the Truck Series is you can only run 2 races in a row with a fresh motor. They plan on running this motor again. It was fresh coming in here.
Ray Dunlap, I believe you've got a winning crew chief with you.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.